Okay, this is the first video in the series that I'm doing, 10K in 15 days. I've been trying to wait for the right time to do this video perfectly, but there is no right time. We're gonna do it, and I'll just start with the steps and then go into the questions. I've seen success with this method, and so now I'm running for broker. I need to hit it by December 31st, so I'm trying to help 5 other people do the same thing that I did, and then, if you want, you can show other people how to do it as well. So the first thing you need to do is get your Excel account set up. I'm going to cover that cost up front, and then it'll come out of your commissions later. It's $28. And then the second thing you need to do is schedule your life exam test. It's an 80 question exam. You need 45 to pass. And the study guide that I'm going to give you along with the cheat sheet and Excel will have you ready. I did mine in 5 days. So, that is $55, again, taken out at the end. I'm gonna take care of it up front. The goal is just to get you licensed, because once you get licensed, then we do the 10 to 12 policies that can be on yourself, mom, siblings, kids, whoever, but we structure them so that there are enough points to get you $10,000, and those are paid out in 2 weeks. So that's how it's 10K in 15 days. We get you licensed, appointed, you do policies, you get those commissions. They pay every Friday, but your first policies, since you're getting appointed, it'll take about, 2 weeks from the time you do it to the time it gets paid out. So hopefully everybody has some more money by Christmas. Okay. So let's get into the questions. Okay, so this is day 1. I'm going to go through these questions and give you a little bit of insight, but the point is just listen, retain, memorize as much as possible, because some of these questions will be on the test, helping you get your 45. So, question 1. An agent's attempt to stop the replacement of an existing life insurance policy is known as a conservation. So anytime someone gets a policy with you, they can decide to get a policy somewhere else if they want to and cancel that one. They're not obligated to keep it. So when you try to stop them from doing that by offering them other, incentives or lower premium, that's called conservation. So you want to conserve that so you keep the commission only through the first year. After that, it's great to keep it so you have annuals, because you do get paid on these. But the bottom line is, an agent's attempt to stop the replacement of an existing life insurance policy is known as conservation. Second question. The California Insurance Code allows an individual how many days to cancel a policy for a full refund? The answer is between 10 and 30 days. So if you're under 59 and a half, you have 10 days. That's called first look. If you're over 59 and a half, you have 30 days, because they allow seniors more time to, make a decision. So the California Insurance Code allows an individual how many days to cancel a life policy for a full refund? Between 10 and 30 days in California. Question number 3. According to the California Insurance Code, what term is used to describe a fact so important it could affect a policy premium? According to the California Insurance Code, what term is used to describe a fact so important it could affect the policy premium? B, materiality. See, they even stumped me. Materiality. So anything materially important can affect the policy premium. Materiality. Question number 4. According to the California Insurance Code, who is responsible for submitting a life agent's appointment? The answer is insurer. So the insurer has to submit that information, not the agent, not the commissioner, not the state. According to the California Insurance Code, who is responsible for submitting a life agent's appointment? That is the insurer. So if you get appointed to Nationwide, they have to submit that. appointment, not you. We're going to stop there. Question number 5. In California, an insurer organized under the state laws of Oregon is called an foreign insurer. So any insurer, Allstate, whoever it is, that's organized under the state laws outside of the state that you're operating in is called a foreign insurer, and they may have some different policies or stipulations. This is good to know when, you're telling them like the free look period, and it varies state by state. So just know that in California, an insurer organized under the state laws of Oregon or any other state is called a foreign insurer. Question number 6. Which of these is not considered to be a purpose of an annuity? A, annuities are intended to create an estate. B, annuities are intended for the tax-free growth of principal. C, annuities are intended to distribute accumulated principal. D, annuities are intended to liquidate an estate. The answer would be A, annuities are intended to create an estate, which is not true. Life insurance is actually intended to create an estate. Annuities are for the individual to have income guaranteed until they pass away. So their money never runs out once they retire. That's what an annuity is. We'll get into that and break it down, but just know that annuities are not intended to create an estate. Question number 7. An insurer's ability to make unpredictable payouts to policy owners is called liquidity. That means that they have the liquid on hand to cash out anytime something happens, no matter what. An insurer's ability to make unpredictable payouts to policy owners is called liquidity. So you're appointed to NLG, people file policy claims, they can cash out no matter how much. If they're approved, they get the money. Question number 8. Which of the following is an annuity that is linked to a market-related index? That would be an equity indexed annuity. Okay, so there's also deferred risk annuity, fixed amount, any annuity that's linked to a market-related index, S&P 500, what have you, that would be considered equity index annuity. It's linked to a market-related index.